Michelin Le Mans Cup is back for its 10th year, and it all starts here in Barcelona with 44 entries across LMP3 and GT3 this season. There'll be 6 races, including the prestigious Road to Le Mans in June, the curtain raiser to the legendary 24 hours. LMP3 is separated into 2 classes. In LMP3 Pro, each entry must have a bronze driver. It's indicated by purple number panels. LMP3 can have 2 professional drivers, and that's indicated by gold number panels. The LMP3s are now powered by V6 Toyota engines producing 470 horsepower, more powerful than last year and with better fuel economy, allowing race distance to be extended from 110 minutes to the full 2 hours. Reigning LMP3 Pro-Am champion David Drew returns. He's with CLX Motorsport, and the new challenge is a move up to the all-professional class.
This makes it even more exciting. It's nice also to work with pro drivers. With the bronze you need to do a lot of driving coaching. With Cedric it will be more in details because he's already on pace. It will be a bit different, the pit window. Normally we use it quite early. Now we're not sure. It will depend on the pace of me and Cedric. So I think it will be a bit more open than it used to be last year.
After a 5-year absence from the Michelin Le Mans Cup grid, Fabien Laverne returns to the series in LMP3 Pro-Am with R-Ace GP. The 2019 ELMS LMGTE champion has been working with the French team since they made their endurance racing debut last season.
Last year they started the Le Mans Cup and endurance racing in general, so I was the team manager last year. And this year I had the opportunity, a bit of last-minute opportunity to drive in Pro-Am category with Romano. So I'm happy to come back from my retirement. Driving a prototype, there's nothing close to it, so I was really happy to come back, and yesterday I could feel my neck a bit. I think the main target for us will be to stay in the leader lap. That's going to be crucial because for sure, the silver will have much more pace. Really looking forward to it, especially the second hour. I hope there's going to be some safety cars and we will be able to fight with the young boys.
In GT3, the Iron Dames are now racing a Porsche after several seasons with Lamborghini. Their 2025 lineup is composed of 7-time Le Mans racer Vanina X, daughter of 6-time winner Jackie, and the 2023 F1 Academy champion Marta Garcia.
Michelin Le Mans Cup, I think it's a good start for my first whole year of GT racing with the Iron Dames, which they are doing amazing and supporting us. It was really good to meet Vanina. She's a really nice person. Yeah, it's really good to work with her because at the end of the day she has a lot of experience from a lot of years when she was driving. I think we do a really good team, really good feedback between the two of us. I think it's gonna be a good year to learn, and to try to do some good results as well, and just to progress. I think is the most important thing. I know every time I come to Barcelona it's really cool because I have a lot of people that know me here. Really happy to do also my first race here and have also some support that it always helps.
Pushing the lead, focus and speed, I'm in the mode. Over the hill, icy green, go for the gold. I gotta build all that I be, watch it unfold. 5, 4, 3, set, ready, turn up and go. Give it some gas, I'm hitting the road. Ain't got no time to look back and get all in the emotions. When you come from a loss, gotta be so devoted. Forward motion, and I gotta give them a show. 1, 2, whatever I do, watch your head spin. I come through and prove I deserve this win. Yes, the pressure, the force can push the best off course. So watch your step in the door, come from the depths and soar. I'm built for this, no time to fall. The pressure is on, I'm standing tall. I answer the call.
GT cars close the gaps. GT cars close the gaps. It's up to the leader to dictate the pace. No overtake before the line.
The leader is Lena Bula for Newcomers 23 Events Racing. The Pro-Am pole sitter, Julien Lemoine for ANS. And GT3 pole, another debutant team, Team Motorpark, Heiko Neumann. And we release the field for 2 hours of racing. The Michelin Le Mans Cup 2025 is underway. On the inside, 23 Events Racing, Lena Bula being challenged from behind, RHGP. That is Hugo Schwarzer, the Germany's on the curbs, and there's contact. The pole sitter is knocked off. The Team Virage car of Sasha Lehmann that was second on the grid is down to third. A couple more cars have gone off there. A disaster for Lena Bula and 23 Events Racing. And 2 more cars have come together at turn 3. In fact, there's a third car involved as well. 26, Gregory de Seaborg for Breton Racing. That's Eric de Donker, Motorsport 98. Hugo Schwarzer, RHGP, leading the race. Avis Rodella for CLX Motorsport. Joel Granfors for RHGP in third position. They stream downhill out of turn 5. Somebody's in the gravel in the background. That's Team Virage. That's their 74 car, South African Mikael Pitamba. So all sorts of dramas, as so often is the case. First lap of the season. There's the other Team Virage car, starting on the outside the front row. And is that Eric de Donker getting going? I think it might be. And again, another car way out in the boonies. Goodness me. Safety car is out. Well, there's lots of tidying up to do from those early incidents. Andrew Ferguson, P4, that's one of the cars we couldn't quite see. And Shahan Sarkisian is off. There's the CD Sport car. Replay of the start. Pole sitter on the left of your picture, Lena Bula. And down the inside, Hugo Schwarzer for RHGP. 2 into 1 did not go well, did it? Bad news for the pole sitter. Everybody else trying to find a safe way through. I'm afraid not everybody was successful. It's 2, 3, 4 wide further back. Everybody trying to take advantage of the confusion and also trying to survive. It's Gregory de Seaborg who comes across the gravel through the pack, almost gets through safe. And poor Andrew Ferguson had nowhere to go in the P4 racing car. Well, de Seaborg tried to make it back to the pit lane. That didn't go entirely well. The Team Virage car off. We saw that a long way off in the gravel at turn 5. Losing it on the exit of turn 7. Shahan Sarkisian asking just a little too much of the cold tyres on his CD Sport car. Ended up in the wall. Well, he didn't survive that incident. Take a look here though. 2 wheels in the gravel. Look at the left front corner on the car. Already damaged. Pretty fraught opening lap for lots of our competitors. Safety car about to head in. We are going back to green flag racing. RSGP's Hugo Schwarzer leading from CLX Motorsports. Alvis Rodella, there they are, first and second. Good restart by the man in second place, right on the leader's tail as they come out the final corner. Joel Granfors third for RHGP. Gepard Motorsports, Oscar Tunio in fourth place. Still debris on the track, Tunio in the red car. Then Cedric Ultramar for CLX Motorsports. They'll make it through safely further back. There's a battle down into turn 1 on the inside. Terence Woodward, number 28, 23 Events Racing. Number 4, that's Mikkel Christensen for Nielsen. He's got a good run out of turn 2, going the long way around the outside of turn 3. He'll be outside at turn 4 as well. Still sticking with it though. Look at there they are, side by side behind the green and yellow into Europol car. And this time Christensen for Nielsen Racing has gone by. In GT3, the pole sitter, Heiko Neumann, has dropped to the tail of the field. There's the Team Motorpark Mercedes and contact with the recovering Lena Bula, who was the overall pole sitter for 23 Events Racing. Trouble there for Inter Europol. Aristotle Balog hit by the Pro-Am leader, Julien Lemoine. We have a brand new race leader, Alvis Rodella for CLX Motorsport, racing away from Hugo Schwarzer of RHGP. He's now got a 2-second lead over car number 85, really pulling away fast in clear air. In the pit lane, Freddie Tomlinson from DKR Engineering. Looks like a new nose going on. And the stewards have made their decision regarding the first corner of the race.
It's a drive-through penalty for car 85 for causing a collision. Drive-through penalty car 85.
Bad news for Ugo Schwarzer and RHGP in GT3 battle for fourth. Kessel Racing's Ferrari Lorenzo Innocenti and Philip Saga for Code Racing development in the Aston Martin. The Austrian driver hanging on in traffic and making a challenge as well to try and get on terms with the Biogas Motorsport machine right in front. Three-way battle as our LMP3 contenders try and work their way through the GT3 traffic. Chance here for the Ferrari around the outside of the Aston Martin. Lorenzo Innocenti hoping that the LMP3 car stays out of the way in the 7-8 complex, and he just squeezes through, and that leaves the Aston Martin now under pressure from the multicoloured Ebby Motors Porsche right behind. Well, there you can see RHGP's Ugo Schwarzer, the white and pink highlights on the car, serving that drive-through penalty. Meanwhile, battle for ninth place. This is Nielsen's Colin Noble under pressure from Luciano Morano, the Forestier Racing by VPS car, green and black, zigging and zagging, and goes around the long way. Too much speed though. Now, is he going to come on safely? He might just about make it. He doesn't pick up a place. In fact, he loses one, but saved the car at least. Behind the red-nosed Motorsport 98 car is the battle for second, RHGP, with the pink and white highlights right behind Forestier by VPS, trying to get alongside the green car of Louis Rousset, making all the moves here. Looks like he could be quicker if only he could get by. RHGP looked strong in the opening couple of laps, now struggling a little. Shaking ahead in the garage. A little further back, here's Oscar Tunio for Gephardt Racing. Oh, and through goes the change for second place. Louis Rousset gets ahead of Joel Grandforce. So the Swede caught out by surprise there. And here comes Oscar Tunio. He goes by as well. And CLX Cedric Ultramar also queuing up to have a go. He's on the inside of the RHGP car. There's a battle just in front in GT3 as well. It's all going on down the straight. And shuffled right to the back of the queue there, Joel Grandforce. And off into the gravel, that is Heiko Neumann for Team Motorpark, the German driver in the German team's Mercedes. Now, how did he end up there? And hang on a minute, here is Oscar Tunio going very slowly in the Gephardt Motorsport car. Well, he was in third. Let's take a look at the replay. There's Tunio in the centre of the picture. It's three wide, and he did come into contact with the Mercedes. Trying to go around the outside of Louis Rousset's green machine for that podium spot, and it all went very wrong. Heiko Neumann's Team Motorpark Mercedes is stuck in the gravel there.
Safety car deployed. Safety car deployed. The leader to slow down.
Second safety car of the race now then. That might offer pit stop opportunities if it's a long one. Alvis Rodella leads in LMP3, Julien Lemoine in LMP3 Pro-Am, and Alessandro Cozzi for AF Corsa still leading in GT3. Gephardt Motorsport out of the race. Steph is down there.
Well, we were catching up the traffic. I was fighting, I think, with P2. And yeah, we already passed the markers, and yeah, unfortunately I just felt a hit from the side, so game over for us, which is quite tough. Team did a great effort to be here. We're a new team, so yeah, a bit sad running in top 5, but yeah, it's racing and we hope we come stronger for next race.
You've had some really good pace so far in the race. Is that positive going forward into the subsequent season? Yeah, it is. Actually, we arrived a little bit with a knowledge what was going to happen. We got the car a little bit late, and on Thursday test we had an engine issue, so we could not run. So I think to be on top 5, run with a good pace was good for us, and hopefully we can start in next race to improve and maybe to qualify a little bit higher.
Pit window open now, within an hour and 10 minutes of the finish, and everybody is streaming in. Race leader leading in the LMP3 Pro field, and some confusion there trying to get out to the pit lane again. There's your race leader, the 87 car. Alves Rodella brings it in, and the pole sitters are in as well. The number 50 car that started at the front of the field. Heading back out, 1-2 for CLX Motorsport. David Drew ahead of Pierre-Alexandre Provost.
Pit exit is red, gentlemen. Pit exit is red. We will report cars going out of the pit lane under pit exit red light.
Well, that could be a major issue for CLX and a whole host of others as well. David Drew, Pierre-Alexandre Provost, 1-2. Safety car boards are still out. You can't go through a red light on the road or on the racetrack. Back to green flag we go. CLX 1-2. Forestier by VPS in third. RSGP in fourth position. GT3 now being led by the Iron Dames Porsche. That's Marta Garcia making her first Le Mans Cup start for the Iron Dames. Right ahead of Eliseo Dono in the AF Corsa Ferrari that has led from lap 1. So good work in the pits by the Iron Dames crew. The Porsche is in front but under real pressure. AF Corsa in second. Castle Racing's Ferrari in third place. Marta Garcia under real pressure from Eliseo Dono as they come down the hill. The Ferrari hits a huge impact with the barriers on the way down to turn 5. Car full of fuel.
Red flag, red flag.
Worried faces in the Iron Dames garage, and there's the good sign. Marta Garcia dazed but out of the car. Vanina X watching on. Cars coming back to the grid.
I hope the driver of the Iron Dames car is fine because the crash was very scary. I was right behind. I was lucky to escape it, but it was a horrible one, so fingers crossed for her. And yeah, our race is going well. My teammate Murat did an amazing start from P8 to P2. So we are currently fighting for the lead and for the podium. So let's see how the red flag will go, and we give it our all.
We'll have to wait for barriers to be repaired before we get a chance to see whether we go green flag racing again.
I hope there's going to be no safety car for the rest of the race. But as we are all silvers driver and quite hot, I would say, and we all want to achieve a good result, so we will see what we can do, but I hope we will have a clean race for the end of the race.
Nico Lapierre there, team boss of CLX Motorsport. They are in a good position, as is Forestier by VPS, to take a good result in the season opener, as long as there are no pit exit penalties. Getting ready to go back to green flag racing. It'll be a safety car restart, allowing the cars to come up to speed, get some heat into those tyres. Safety car heading for the pit lane. We go back to green flag racing in Barcelona. Late in the afternoon, little over 20 minutes to go. CLX 1-2, Forestier in third place. RSGP challenging now for third position. No chance to get through on the inside down into turn 1. He's going to have to think that one out again. There is a back marker just in front of them, and that's allowing the CLX Motorsport duo to pull away quickly. Forestier by VPS, green and black, and the white car with the pink and black highlights, RSGP. There's the sister car, Hadian David piling the pressure on Bent Savalent for Reiter Engineering. That's the battle for 10th. And here is your GT3 leader, Eliseo Dono in the AF Corsa Ferrari. Both classes thoroughly mixed up. Battle for 7th place, Matteo Cantarelli, 23 Events Racing, the number 50 car, comes through on the inside of Axel Knoss for ANS Motorsport to take 7th place. Headlights flashing as he does so. With the yellow nose coming down the hill, Theo Makouris, the British driver for Team Virage, he's currently in 5th. RSGP right in front in 4th place. So Edgar Pierre in that RSGP car under real pressure here from Makouris right behind him. And stuck in the gravel. That looks like a Breton racing car. Well, how's he gone off there? Well, outbraked himself and spun on the runoff area. That is Dane Anderson, the Dutchman. Full course yellow deployed. Everybody will come down to 80 kilometers an hour, and that will freeze the race positions while they recover the single car there. Here is Eliseo Dono, AF Corsa, leading in GT3. Dane Anderson into the pit lane in the Breton racing car.
3, 2, 1. Focus yellow removed.
Straight back at it in the battle for third. Romain Favre, green and black. Forestier racing by VPS. Then Edgar Pierre with the white and pink highlights, RHGP. And Theo Makouris, the yellow nose car. That is Team Virage. So that is third, fourth and fifth right together. And just over 11 and a half minutes of racing remain. This could be very entertaining. Man on the move with a handful of minutes to go is the red car, Matteo Quintarelli, 23 events racing. He's got by Team Virage, Theo Makouris. That's for fourth place. Now challenging Edgar Pierre for third on the inside of the RHGP car as they come down the hill. He's still there. There's a stop and go for our GT3 leader, Eliseo Dono. That's for the collision with Marta Garcia in the Iron Dames car, so they will lose the lead in LMGT3. But Edgar Pierre still hanging on just off the podium. Eliseo Dono, 51 in the AF Corsa pit. Well, he's got a stop and go, but it looks like they also have some issues with the car in the final 2 minutes. On to the last lap of the race. Matteo Quintarelli in car number 50, the pole sitters, 23 events racing. Still attacking Edgar Pierre for fourth position. He's not giving this one up. Goes around the outside. That's a really good move. He's got the pace and through he goes. Can he catch Forestier by VPS for a podium finish after getting knocked off in the first corner? It's been a really strong race for 23 events racing. Not what they'd hoped for perhaps, but great recovery drive. And now pressure on behind. But no one is going to catch the leader. The reigning Michelin Le Mans Cup champion, David Drew of Switzerland, carries CLX Motorsport home to the checkered flag. They win on their LMP3 debut. It's a 1-2 then for CLX Motorsport, a 1-2 for Rinaldi Racing in LMP3 Pro-Am as well. And a Ferrari does get victory in GT3, but it is Kessel Racing after that penalty for AF Corsa. Success for some, frustration for others, and it was a damaging race for half a dozen of our entries. But the season is now underway with a thriller here in Catalonia.
Very incident filled, and I didn't have much experience doing starts, so I'm happy that I managed to make my way through the incidents and then was just pushing from there and had a clean stint, so it went well.
Forestier Racing by VPS's Romain Favre and Louis Rousset finished third, Pierre-Alexandre Provost and Avis Rodella second for CLX Motorsport, while their teammates Cedric Ultramar and David Drew claimed the top spot. A great start to the new relationship for the team formerly known as Cool Racing. CLX 1-2 in the championship after the season opener. 17-year-old Aussie Griffin Peebles took the Pro-Am win with Rinaldi Racing.
2 laps were crazy. I have to stay away from all this carnage, and then it was quite okay, and then he did such a great job here. He's so fast, this kid, yeah. Unbelievable. It's my first victory ever.
Georges Naka and Fraser Ross were third for GG Classics, Stefan Aust and Philippe Lazaire second for Rinaldi, and teenager Griffin Peebles with first-time winner Steve Parrow on the top step of the podium. They are also our championship leaders. In GT3, David Fumanelli took the checkered flag for Kessel Racing.
Yeah, I mean, everything happened in this race, so we kept it safe. I have to give a big thanks to this man that made a brilliant start from P8 to P2. And then in my team, to be honest, I just need to manage. Then the guy in P1 got a penalty. There was a lot of traffic. The P3 are really aggressive here, so it was a matter of bringing it home. And I mean, we couldn't start better the season, so I'm so happy for the team.
Lorenzo Innocenti and Andrea Bellicchi finished third for Kessel, Philip Sager and Rory van der Stooyer second for Code Racing. But David Fumanelli and newcomer Murat Kahadaroglu claimed the win for Kessel Racing, and they are our championship leaders after the first round of the season. It is adios from the Circuit de Catalunya. Next time out will be at Le Castellet in the south of France in early May, and we will see you there for all the action.